You can already see, even just the little bit that you're having to pull it up, there's already one right there. And you're barely lifting it.
And they're a little bit high nailed. So lift them up even a little more.
Just after, let's see, after removal of the first one, we have some creasing going on here. Actually, all the tabs have creasing now. So we got 4 failure spots. Look at the shingle placed. Looks like got a little bit of mat transfer there. Now for the reinstallation, just checking this one here. Okay. Check this one real quick. Yeah, it looks like we got some mat transfer here as well. Right there. Really all the way down. So the shingle is about a 1/2 inch short, so we'll have to split it into 2 separate shingles to make it fit widthwise. Here it is.
Cut like butter.
Beautiful cut. So this has cement decking underneath, so it might be a challenge to get it nailed back in. Bending?
Yeah. Hold on, that one's slipping out. Bent.
That's probably why I used the shorter nails. Trying again with 1-inch nails. So here's what's happening while trying to use the roofing snake. They're just bending because of the cement decking underneath. So we're gonna just try with having to actually just hand nail it without the snake. Really have no other option. So we tried to use that roofing snake, but at this point, I'm just gonna try it just by hand now.
Cement. Might be the gun.
Yeah.
Shingle's getting torn up. It's bending every time.
Really?
Another one. I'm trying a different spot. Okay.
There we go. So the roofing snake was not effective. That's why we're having to transition. Hand nailing seems to work a bit better. You can try the inch and a half or inch and a quarter again if you need to. So that was half of the shingle. We'll cut the other half now. Actually, did you notice that the ice and water came all the way down?
Mm-hmm.
So that's looks like ice and water here. Some old version of it.
Probably because it's cement.
Yeah.
There's no button caps on it.
Right.
So they couldn't nail it.
Yeah, no button cap, so that's peel and stick, ice and water. One more look. Right here. No button caps. And as you saw in the photos by the ridge cap, the underlayment was self-adhered to that decking surface, which is concrete. Just to reiterate, the roofing snake did not work. The nails continued to bend. So having to lift this shingle up is required in order for those nails to go back in without bending. You good with this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Peel it all the way.
Okay.
To be able to lift this far enough to get the nail back in.
So we have to unseal the rest of this one so that the shingle can be lifted up in order to re-nail the shingle above the repair site.
This hole tore when I lifted this nail out to take it out.
Where your hand was. So that shingle tore right here.
So I'm gonna have to nail next to it over here.
Okay. But yeah, it damaged the shingle to the top right of the repair site. So this is the repair. The shingle tore.
Same thing, I have to unseal this.
Done?
Oh, one more.
One more.
No, yeah, done.
Okay. So this repair,
Wait, one more.
there's one more nail and then it's complete. Again, summarize, there is peel and stick, ice and water underneath, so there's no button cap nails. I assume that's because this is cement decking. It's, so to avoid further penetrations, they went down with ice and water on the entire surface. Just going to circle some of the failures here. Failure, and then there's one more new one during reinstallation, and then as discussed before, all of these creased during removal. Now, all this to say, this architectural shingle right here ties into a valley. Right here, again, we're gonna have continuous ice and water through the valleys. So overlap in the valley, but then these shingles are woven together. So once we start getting to this valley here during repairs, it's gonna end up bleeding into this next slope. And then as far as this slope goes, there is, you know, obvious repair failures above.
Crease here, crease there.
And some that I didn't even mark here. So this test repair failed. Additionally, as in the attached photos, this ice and water wraps over the ridge here and ties into this slope. So that is summary of our test repair video over here at the Inlet Inn.